Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's good?
I can't call it, man. It's your boy P. What's good, Steph?
Ain't shit.
I hear you. What's good, Nick?
Ain't shit, man. Coolin'.
Yeah.
You know, back at it.
Back at it, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
Hey, it's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 about to start off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn. What's good, audience? Somebody.
Sorry for the wait.
Yeah.
Let get a clap or something. You know what I mean?
We gonna have to,
Not on there.
Yeah, the clap's not on there, but we gonna give you this right
There
here.
you go.
You
Yeah.
know?
Sorry for the wait for sure, man. But it's worth the wait because
For
we
those
got
of y'all
some
that
things
care.
cooking. Yeah, for those. Yeah, for real. Because
Yeah.
there's only a limited few.
I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
That's a fact. But shout out to those who have been, listening from day one.
Word.
I got to always give a shout out to my man, Mr. Mike's Papa George,
Facts,
who was at the
facts.
crib over the weekend, putting the press on like, what's good, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be doing this? You know what I'm saying? I got the audio and whatnot, but what's up with the visuals? So yeah, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
definitely,
not,
Mike is a real supporter. Man.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
he is,
Nick's
man.
fault, to be honest, but
It's my fault?
nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna say, please enlighten me.
Nah, but what's going on, man? It's, I miss y'all niggas, man. It's
Miss
been a
y'all
minute.
too, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I think I just saw you 2 days ago, but
You did,
Yeah.
but as far as this
Yeah,
type
I
of
know.
scenery,
I get it.
you feel me? Like the energy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's been lacking. So,
I get it.
It's a
yeah.
fact. Yeah.
I always
Yeah,
expect
cool.
stuff on to call me out, man. I appreciate you, brother.
that's what I'm here for, nigga.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
Hold you accountable.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
What's new with niggas, man?
Let's see.
It's a lot of shit new with both of y'all. I feel like y'all got shit going on. I
What
feel
is-
like an ain't shit nigga right now. Like, I'm the only nigga here that ain't got nothing really popping.
I mean, there's some new
other than
ventures,
this shit.
some new opportunities that have presented themselves. You know what I mean? I don't want to get too deep into it because it's new.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, your boy P just started acting, I guess, what I'm saying, doing some plays and whatnot. So it's something to look forward to. You know what I mean? God
Yeah.
is definitely shining, what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Listen
yeah,
to
yeah.
my prayer requests as far as presenting, just different opportunities, putting myself in uncomfortable arenas per se. So, I can branch out. We all
Yeah.
got a purpose. I always say that. And sometimes you just got to put yourself in situations that you're not used to. That way that whatever's in you can spawn. So, I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah,
You
fact.
feel me?
Yeah.
But you cooking us some things, Nick.
Nick cooking, man.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm
Nick
working.
is cooking.
I'm working,
Yeah.
man. I'm working. I'm just putting my effort, in my trying to get my my beats out there, man.
No question. No question.
And producing joints and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just been, networking.
Yeah.
Trying to connect with as many people as I can.
For
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? Like the people that I actually want to work with. You know
No
what I'm saying?
doubt.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
So just shoot them emails, shoot them little, DMs and you know what I'm saying, get the email information, send them joints.
Right.
You know?
So you're very selective at this point as far as who you would like to work with, right?
Yeah, I like people that can rap, man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
So what would you consider your style when it comes to beats?
Well, the intro song, our new intro song, you know what I'm saying, for season 2, that's produced by me, you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
that soulful, grimy shit, you know what I'm saying? Or I can even go a little more laid back, chill, you know what I'm saying? Usually the shit I make is the shit I kind of listen to.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
definitely.
Yeah, my niggas doing big things, man.
Absolutely. Well, welcome back to Amen Say Man, man.
Yes,
Life
yes.
lessons with beautiful hip hop sessions. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have more hip hop sessions and life lessons. You know, it may be a reason why we had a long break. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Well, the hiatus is always a blessing to me because it allows us to, reflect on what we've done in the past and project what we want to see in the future. I mean, as far as where we started to where we are now, it's definitely night and day. And it's definitely more things to learn as we, experience, just chatting shit with each other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things happening in the world as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. That doesn't stop, rather. But
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's a pleasure to be amongst you brothers as
Yeah,
always.
no. Season
Right.
2, bigger, better guests, better content.
For sure.
New set next week.
New set.
Yep,
Hopefully,
new
right?
set. Yeah,
new set,
that should be done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
man.
working on that. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Shit, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
that,
Well,
what
let's
you
get-
got going on, Steph? Nothing.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to ask you.
Well, yeah, yo. I mean,
I didn't want to
yeah.
make you feel uncomfortable either.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
know.
Nah, I'm just saying,
I mean,
you know.
Nicola. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm getting my nuts snipped. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Word.
I was gonna say Nick would appreciate that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I stopped myself. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, right.
So how do you?
But you can relate. You know where I'm coming
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
Is what
yeah,
I was trying to
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
What kind of headspace did you have to be in?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you just
ask that.
Hey, just
You
chill.
wanna
I mean,
prepare me?
it's. I don't want to prepare you.
Nah, you know what
But
the fuck
yeah.
I mean, man.
wow.
Pause.
That's what we doing.
Nah, but at the end of the day, it's like a quick little 45 minutes. You go to sleep. I mean, are you being requested to be put to sleep?
Nah, I'm doing the local.
Oh, word.
What you mean local? Who you going to?
Nah, the local anesthesia.
Oh,
where
word.
they numb my shit.
Yeah.
And
No,
then they get the cutting.
that's how my brother did. My brother was blown. You know, they put me to sleep. My brother.
Wait, well, oh.
Yeah, why would your brother blow?
Wait a second.
It hurt?
But no, he was just like, cause he was still awake and shit, and the nigga was asking him like, what kind of music you want to hear? Do you want to hear something, whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nah, nigga, just do your job, man.
Yeah, for real.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And just being awake and hearing them doing the shit and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nah, I was asleep.
Do you think niggas grow up saying I want to do this shit when I'm older?
Nah, nobody. I didn't realize it could be done until like later on in age. You know what I'm
And just to
saying?
go back, you guys are doing this because you guys don't want to potentially, take that risk of having more kids, correct?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. At this age, no.
Okay, cool.
And I'm about to be 9 years in
Word.
with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
after my last child, I was 30. I'm saying, yeah, nah, we good.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So at this point, you just shoot blanks.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Cool. That's wild, man.
Mhm.
Shout out to technology. Can't even speak right now. All my surgeons putting in work.
Yeah.
You feel me? How long has this procedure been around? I'm just curious.
I'm not sure neither, man. I don't know.
So what exactly are they snipping?
Did you think we knew the answer
It's
to that question?
it's not.
Pardon? Did you think we knew the answer to that
I
question?
mean, maybe. You know what I
Fuck,
mean?
nigga went 1983. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yo, you'd be surprised the type of random shit that you get put on to via Instagram. Like, did you know, like, forgive me, comedian, but he's a famous comedian, dark-skinned brother. But I came across yesterday, he was talking about the invention of hockey and how it started in 1890 by a group of black brothers.
Black people. Yeah, I heard
You know what I'm
about. I heard
saying?
hockey
Like
was a
random
black,
shit.
Yeah. I
You
heard
feel
about
me?
that,
Like,
yeah.
so I'm just saying that Nick, y'all might have came across procedure-wise when snipping the nuts was, took effect.
No, I think it's happened before that. I've heard the word
What, 1890?
vasectomy and shit like that when I was.
Oh.
Nah,
like,
they was not
yeah.
giving niggas vasectomies in the 1890s.
No, I'm talking about like in the 1990s, nigga.
Okay.
When growing up, I heard the word, but I don't know when it started.
Nah, I can't call it, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
But I mean, it's not even like a snip, nigga. It's just a clamp.
A clamp?
Yeah,
Sounds real primitive, bro. I don't want no parts of that, man.
yeah. You just can't.
But I don't have no kids either, so, you know.
heavy lifting for like a week and a half, and
Yeah, right.
Yeah?
just,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it took 3 months for that junk to really
yeah.
like, to really take hold. Like you still have to use protection or some kind of contraceptive for 3 months.
Mhm.
Wow.
And you're gonna have to pull your joints back.
I know, because you got to get that shit out.
for like 2 weeks or some shit like yeah.
It's supposed to take like 12
yeah
nuts or something like that. And I was like, dude,
You got to
I
take
can
2
get that out
samples.
in one day. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come
Yo.
on, nigga. Is that it? Why does shit take 3 months? Fuck is you talking about?
So, random question though. Was you getting busy right after the procedure?
No, hell no, nigga, no.
10 days.
10
Yeah,
days?
it's 10 days, but it was also like tender, bro. Like, it's it's just almost like a small feeling of being kicked in the nuts too.
I'm not
No
gonna lie to
question.
y'all. I'm scared as fuck.
Yeah. So when does it go down?
June 10th.
Word. That's what's up.
Okay.
So I won't be doing the show that Sunday.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. niggas.
It's all right. I bring you a bag of nuts or something. You know what I'm saying? Some cashews or something.
Nah.
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 I'm gonna be in here iced the fuck up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just I mean, shit, but at the end of the day, it's peace of mind.
No doubt.
You
That's a
definitely
fact.
know that you ain't have no more kids.
That's a fact.
Can you reverse the procedure?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be reversed.
Wow.
That's why it makes more sense for a dude to do it
Yeah.
than a female.
Mhm.
They
Absolutely.
can't reverse that shit.
They
Right.
can't,
Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the I guess the time between you getting it done and versus you getting it reversed? Is it like a year or two?
I don't know. I have no idea. The only questions they be asking though is how many kids you got. They ask me that. They give me like interrogation. How many kids you have and
What's the
like,
purpose of that?
biological children, like just because they don't want to do it too early. I guess they want to make sure they want you to populate, man.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
So if you only got like one child, they probably gonna try to convince you not to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Nah.
crazy. That reminds me of
And especially at the age I was 30. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just think about it. I got 3 kids. I'm coming to get a vasectomy at 30.
yeah.
Like nigga, like most motherfuckers don't get that shit till they 45, 50. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
Nigga knocked the motherfuckers out, didn't he?
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
But what else is cracking though, other than your nuts, Steph?
You know,
I mean, you got anything else going on?
I ain't got nothing going on, man.
I hear you. Well, that's what's up, man.
Well,
you know.
Whatever, you know, we got some new shit coming up though, man. I'm just excited about the show, man.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
We've been plotting for a minute.
Yeah, no, fact.
We've been doing our little off-season takes and getting our little chemistry together and shit like that, just trying to get back in the mix, you know what I'm saying?
We wanted to be better.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go from season 1 to season 2 and still be the same.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, you know, growth and evolving.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Shout out to Marvelous, too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that we got cooking up. You know, we got a new can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
new co-host. You know what I mean? We're not going to say no names right now, but yeah, it's going to be exciting, bro. She's definitely bringing some flavor. You know what I'm saying? All the questions that...
Well, Steph already said the name.
I did say the name.
I know.
I did say the name.
Yeah, you're right. Marvelous.
Yeah.
Good luck, Steph. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a bunch of exciting things, man. I'm stoked for real.
Yeah, me too,
You know what I mean? But look, I want to ask y'all something. You know, being that you guys are married, would you be down with polygamy or polyamorous?
So we got to choose one or the other?
Yeah.
I don't know the definition. Well, I
so
know what you're talking about, but I don't know which one is.
Gotcha. So polygamy is when you're married, right? And you have
multiple wives.
Exactly. Right. Or partners, whatever, right? Polyamorous is when you have an intimate relationship. So, you know, me having a girlfriend and me choosing to have an intimate relationship with other people.
So I got to choose one or the other? Can I say neither?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can rock with either one.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just being married.
Well, I mean, hear me out. You know, as a, you know, I wouldn't say growing up because men still probably feel this way, but it's like, damn, you know, they want their cake and want to eat it too, right? So having multiple women, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you know,
but see,
it's cool.
Here's the thing, though. Niggas do want their cake and eat it too, but when that shit gets flipped around, motherfuckers be uncomfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want multiple women, but are you cool with her having multiple niggas? That's where most niggas kind of fade to black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for those men who participate, you know, cheating or whatever, what's the difference? As far as you engaging in a situation outside of your relationship.
His ass get caught, and she go out and do the same thing.
Would you be upset though?
Of course.
Right.
Upset, of course. But if you get caught in the streets, then you got to give a motherfucker a pass. It ain't really that much.
I mean, once you calm down and think about it,
yeah, right.
Yeah. Off first instinct, yeah.
No, it's gonna hurt.
Like, no, you be mad as shit.
What if wifey was up for having a third partner? Like, you know what? You know, would you entertain bringing someone else into the mix? A female.
I'm gonna say this like this. In those type of situations, I will have my wife make those decisions.
Word.
I'm not that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind, but it's going to be another female. It's not going to be a nigga.
But what if she want another nigga too?
No.
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
But you also have the option to say no to another female as well.
Mm-hmm.
And because niggas aren't as fluid as women, I don't want another nigga in my bedroom.
Mm-mm.
Facts.
Women are fluid. Women can deal with. Like, nah, you can't. What the fuck? Get your dick out of my room, nigga. What are we doing?
Now I can see a flip side of that. If the woman was the alpha, if she was running shit, and she was like, "This is my shit. I'll have all type of," you know what I'm saying, niggas. Then I could see that. But like,
what you mean by alpha? Elaborate.
Like, as far as me, man, like, this my house, nigga.
No question.
It's not gonna be another nigga in here trying to make. You not in my
so you're
kitchen.
saying
You're not doing nothing. Like,
you talking about as far as ownership? So if your wife owned a house and she was like, "Listen, this is my thing. This is what I'm willing to bring in, either you with it or not."
It's to the point where if you're not equals,
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, period. Like, you know, it might be some niggas out here that's just like they slaves to their woman. They woman
gotcha.
Run shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
they call simps.
Yeah.
Call niggas. I ain't waking up to another nigga cooking bacon.
Yeah, nah.
In my kitchen. Like this is baby boy or some shit. Nah, fuck out of here.
What if you make a good bacon sandwich though? No?
Nah.
That might work for you.
Yeah, I need me a smoothie or something.
Only grown ass man to be in my house with my kids.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
But I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I'm not completely opposed to it, but I don't think that I'm built for it.
I see it's trendy.
It is.
You know,
it makes a lot of sense, but I don't really think if you built for that shit until you try it, and then when you try it, it may be too late.
If you've ever been cheated on, you should, and you didn't like that shit,
right?
Then it's not for you, nigga.
Because like we were talking about earlier, I think you got to come to a place mentally and emotionally where you kind of disengage so that you don't care enough to be hurt. And then once you do that, once y'all decide that this isn't what y'all want anymore, can you find your way back to where you were before?
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like it
takes a lot of it takes a lot of security
in
yourself. You know what I'm saying, to be able to do some shit like that.
A ton. And then I feel like you got to ask yourself, is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah.
Right? Because when you do it, when you open the door for some shit like that, you really are risking what you have in that current moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, I hear you.
So
I mean, from a biblical standpoint, you know, that was very popular. As far as like a lot of the good leaders, they had concubines.
Yeah.
God was with it. You know, he still gave him favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if it was good then why not now? You know, from a principle perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I just can't get jiggy with it because I don't have the mental capacity to deal with another woman in that situation. You know what I mean? Like we was talking before, if I'm just starting out rocking with you and I feel like that foundation hasn't been established yet and you already posing questions like, yo, what if, you know, would you entertain this? I'm going to be against it because my thing with you it's not rock solid yet. Pause. You feel me? Like, I don't want a third factor to come in and interrupt what I got going on because next minute it goes left.
Do you think you would feel different 5-10 years from now if you were with
Absolutely. How I feel now is not going to be indicative how I feel in the next 10 years.
You think you would be more open to it down the road?
Probably because of security between me and my primary.
But see, I think it's the opposite.
Why?
Yeah.
I think you would be. Well, no, I can't speak for you, but I think most people would
Please
be more
don't.
okay with it up front than they would on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Up front now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're still trying to figure out what you guys got going on, which I see. But as far as me being me personally, I just don't have, again, the capacity to want to deal with a third partner, knowing that right now I'm still trying to get things rocking between me and my primary.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like 10 years later, I think my mindset be a little different because again, I've established that foundation. I know how shorty is, her personality, what ticks, what makes her talk, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
during that time, that's when you will probably figure out if she wants to have somebody else.
What the duration between now and 10 years?
In that first getting to know, that's what I feel like that's what Steph's trying to say.
No, I agree with
front,
right.
During the duration that you're trying to get to know this person,
absolutely,
and figure out the energy before somebody else steps in. I feel like during that time period is when that should come out and be known.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, you know, I agree.
That's the time to do it. That's the time to do it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Because later on down the line, it can come off as a misunderstanding or some shit like that, to where it's like, who are you around? Or what did you see? Or what, you know what I'm saying? What makes you think I want to do that? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's funny.
People get set in their ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or get comfortable with the situation you have and they're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
They might have had those thoughts or those visions of having that type of relationship back then, but once they got cool and everything was cool with you and her or whatever, then it becomes that. Yeah, it becomes a unit. Anything else coming inside, like that time has been missed. Almost like, you know what I'm saying, like on some movie shit, like you gotta get to this certain point at this time to go back in time. You know what I'm saying? If you miss that time, then you miss that time, nigga. So during that duration time of y'all talking, getting to know each other, will be that time period. You know
but I feel like if you're a good communicator, then the questions that are being posed now, that radar is gonna go off. Like, well, why are you asking these type of questions anyway?
Yeah. Fact.
Whether it's 10 years later down the line,
Fact.
you know what I mean? Like, there's always gonna be like, well, what makes you want to feel this way? Like, what am I lacking? What is lacking within this relationship?
Yeah.
So whether we have this conversation now, 10 years later, as far as my comfortability, yes, I'm going to question, like, what makes you feel this way? But my security with what we've established already is not going to make me lean towards, well, you know what I'm saying, she don't want me or she's cheating. You see what I'm saying? Versus now, it's like, well, is that another nigga in the picture? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's a thought, but I would just lean towards that because in the intro, we're still getting to know each other, right? There's plenty of other niggas out here that's probably trying to hit on you every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that's sparking this interest? You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
But either way, you know, I don't know if I'll be open to it, but I'm not against it.
And see those type of questions that you like, I used to have those type of questions early on, especially my beginning of my relationship because of the caliber of woman my wife was. You know, like, you know, when we went to high school, nigga, all the bad joints was fucking with niggas that was outside of school.
Absolutely.
They wasn't looking at us. And
Absolutely.
That's the type of status she was
They weren't
on. You know
looking
what I'm
at
saying?
Yeah.
They weren't looking at you.
Yeah,
nigga.
whatever
What the
they
fuck they talking about?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Those questions that you have, the more and more you ask yourself those questions, is the more and more you become more insecure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You
for
feel
sure.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, you know, sometimes like just for like, you know, some type of advice for a person might be listening right now that does that. That ask those questions when they're in, you know, a relationship and they trying to understand why this person is rocking with them. Because it's you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, don't question it or second guess it, like, because that creates insecurities, and then you start to, you know what I'm saying, like, display certain things that might turn that woman off.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know, and then it becomes like that somebody that comes around that's more secure, more, you know, established and shit like that. You know, once you get insecure, dog, you become stagnant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't keep growing.
Right.
You know what
You
I'm
think
saying?
insecurity plays a role though in polygamy, if not polyamorous relationships?
Yeah.
Not as far as the one. I'm talking about the one
Who's requesting?
who's requesting it.
Huh.
Nah, I don't. Or maybe it is insecurities, because you know when a person plays to your insecurities or whatever, then you develop a curiosity and an interest in that person.
Right.
So maybe that's how it begins. So maybe before someone comes home and requests that, it was someone playing to their insecurities that made them want to request it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, in that sense, I mean I could see that.
Yeah.
You know, but I just think the situation, you know, can get lunched out too easily. You can't avoid emotion. You can't avoid feelings for other people.
Facts.
If you're giving them your time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once feelings and emotions get involved, now where the fuck we at?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you open the door for shit, you opening the door for a lot of different things. Like you think it's just for the things that you want or the things that you expect. Like you open the door for an open relationship or a polyamorous relationship. But it's more that can come through that door that you're not expecting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about this then? How about we just switch up a tad bit, right? For those who are married and been in the game for many years, do you think that there should be a time where, you know, he or she lets each other, you know, take a week off and go get some other dick or something, or have some pum pum?
Nah.
That's a conversation for two people to have.
Word.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that? True.
Nah,
I mean-
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't, cause like it comes back to it, like, nah, I don't want her fucking nobody else.
Word.
Facts.
Period.
I hear you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I'm just thinking about like, you know, ancient Africa, not even ancient, because that shit happens now, but all over the world. Fuck Africa, but you know what I'm saying, respectfully, but you know, people get busy and they don't mind having multiple spouses.
This is what I would say that I would be more open to, right? And we talked about this before the show. If it's a one-off, we can get past shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you on a trip and you fuck with a nigga for one night and you never gonna talk to this nigga again, that type of shit we can come back from. But if it's an ongoing situation where you're gonna constantly be in contact with a motherfucker and y'all gonna be, you know, meeting up in hotels for a long time, nah.
yeah, and that's the
not
thing.
gonna work.
That's the thing, though. I just feel like, I feel like if women are cheating or talking to somebody else or whatever outside of their marriage or relationship, it's emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's emotions involved in that. So there might be an opportunity where, you know, I'm stashing you away for a rainy day. I don't know what's going to happen. Whatever happens in my relationship, I know I got this motherfucker to fall back on because he definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I think that's a no-no.
And then here's the thing. How do you avoid comparison? Like, how do you avoid looking at your partner or your person and not comparing them to this other person?
It's impossible.
In all these areas.
Insecurities
Like,
come into
such
play
and
again.
such and such. She might not say it or he might not say it, but in the back of their mind, such and such wouldn't have done this. Such and such do this better.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when the situation gets you know, it gets out of control.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
confusion sets in.
yeah.
And now all of a sudden you don't even know where the fuck you want to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think
Although whatever situation you have outside of your marriage or your relationship, it exists in a vacuum. It exists without the responsibilities that you have in your relationship. Like you enjoying time with a person without your children, without your household responsibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Expectations.
Without the expectations.
Mm-hmm.
You can get lost in that shit real fucking quick, Joe.
I can imagine. I remember as a kid telling someone, man, I'll never meet someone like you. Think about that, bro. Because whether she's playing to my insecurities or whatever however she strokes my ego, I'm already telling her that I would never meet someone like you. So everyone after that, I'm comparing and contrasting, right? That's crazy. Now, mind you, I don't feel that way now, but just think about that. How you get set in that world. Like you're saying, like there's no way you're not going to compare because,
you can't
she
avoid
gets my jokes, but Shorty doesn't. You feel me? She gets how I bop, she doesn't, but yet she makes up in other areas that she doesn't. Like, it's just,
and
yeah,
and this
cat and
person,
mouse game all day.
and because of all those variables, this person may be able to give you an energy that I can't, because we got all this other shit going on within our unit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like this nigga is he's chasing you.
Right.
He's chasing something he doesn't have. Like I'm not chasing no more.
Facts. Well, I mean, it's interesting because they are multiple soulmates that I do believe in, right?
Yeah.
And they're all women that do possess a certain attribute that no one else would ever. And I don't know what you call it or whatever, but I do have some good friends that, the way that they see me is completely different from how, I don't know, someone that I'm dealing with does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're not intimate.
With them?
Yeah.
You're right. But what if you've been intimate with them in the past?
I mean, I don't know. I feel
And do you have to be intimate with someone to really, gauge them and really appreciate their
I
existence?
mean, it's part of it.
Yeah?
It's part of it, yeah.
Mm.
So
So you think soulmates have to have sex? Is that what you're saying? If you believe in that?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't.
No, I don't.
That's
I don't
a good
think.
question, bro.
I don't think being a soulmate has to be a romantic thing.
Yeah, I think on the spiritual level,
Yeah.
that connection, surpasses the intimacy. You know what I'm
doesn't
saying?
doesn't that like, I'm just asking, doesn't that like that feeling of having a soulmate, doesn't that cause an attraction?
Having a soulmate?
Wouldn't that cause an attraction?
But I don't think it has to though.
I don't think it
has
What
to.
kind of attraction are you talking about?
Physical, nigga.
Well,
Nah.
I mean, you can't tame the eyes. Usually, and let's be real, right? The type of women or the women that we deal with, whether it's friends or whatnot, they all have a certain beauty, right? So as far as the attraction, that will always be there, right? As far as, yes, that person is attractive. I mean, that's just, again, the eyes, just observing. But as far as attraction, where there is a sublayer where there's a bit of want, a desire, you feel me? Then we're talking about two different things.
I mean,
I'm just keeping it on the surface level.
I'm just asking.
No, I feel you. But
I'm just trying to figure. Yeah.
Nah. Once you see, for me, once you see someone for who they are, that physical, like, I want to, like, all that just disappears for me. You know what I mean? Because I value you more than me trying to get in your drawers. You feel me? Because that could lead to something else. Like, energy's real, bro. Let me just deal with what's in front of me and what you're giving me.
I just think about soulmate in a whole. Soulmate will, like, is the whole embodied. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, and it could be for you. I mean, for me, I just don't think I have to smash for you to be like, for me to consider you my soulmate.
I agree.
Yeah, my wife is my soulmate and my best friend.
I don't think it has to be.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it has to be an intimate thing in order for you to be my soulmate.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
But
like I'm saying, my wife is my soulmate and my best friend.
Word.
If we were ever to go our separate ways and something like that, there's no way that we're still not going to be physical.
Why do you say that?
It's just we've had this conversation before.
Right. So there's no okay, but you being a freak that you are,
come on, dog.
You know what I mean? It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, your agenda is different, my nigga. Like,
fucking freak.
That's a fact.
Freak junk. Freak junk.
You a freak junk. So I get it, but so you're saying that if you and wifey, God, forbid, were to separate,
what if you remarry?
Yeah, what if you remarry? What if you meet somebody else? You still gonna be?
We've had this conversation. That same scenario, it would still be. We'll probably still be.
Gotta be
doing the one too.
Gotta be some cheating motherfuckers.
Yeah,
pretty much, fucking up the world.
Yeah,
fucking up situations.
Yeah, we've had that conversation.
I mean, I respect you in that because
that's the mother of my children. I've been with her for 21 years.
I feel you. I mean, one of my exes. I mean, we always say that, like, you know what, we're still going to do this, and it never happened. But we had that same conversation. You know what I mean? Like, that want, that desire, that lust.
I like just that whole scenario. Like if I was coming over to drop the kids back off or something like that or something, and you there.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's a yeah.
Even if she did you dirty?
Yeah. Nigga.
That's crazy.
yeah, nigga.
Yeah, that's my best friend. That's my dog. Like,
Yeah.
period.
Nah, that's love right
like,
there.
We've been through a lot of bullshit.
Absolutely,
a lot
absolutely.
Of shit, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
I
we've come
value
out
that. I
joint,
mean, it'd be cool to meet someone like that in my life. But I don't know. I'm always on vendetta. It's like, yo, you did me dirt. I don't want nothing to do with you. I might spit on your face, my
Bruh,
nigga.
my nigga. That's probably my biggest character flaw, nigga. I'm a vindictive ass nigga, bruh. I gotta get my lick back.
I got to.
I
Just
have
know-
to get my
I
lick
can't
back.
let no
I've
way.
been like that since I was a child, nigga.
Yo,
Like,
word.
bruh,
For
like,
real.
seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you smack me in the back of my head, I might not get you today, my nigga. But I'm getting my
I'm
lick
getting you
back.
back. I'm
I don't
getting
care
you back.
who you are. I'm
Yeah.
getting it back.
I'm sorry, and hopefully I mature in that department where I can just let bygones be bygones. But
But for what?
I will.
Why? Like, whoever said two wrongs don't make a right was the person that was doing the wrong shit in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like,
Nah, I feel
they
you.
do. Wrong and wrong cancel each other out, nigga. That's right.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I
Wrong
feel you.
and right is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here.
Nah, I hear you. You know what?
That's
To
funny.
answer your question, for me, where I'm at and where I think I've been the majority of my life, I just look at it as God being more strategic and getting that person back in a way that I couldn't compute. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it. I've seen it happen where that person has lost everything just because of, not I'm gonna say wishful thinking, but it's like, you know what? You fuck with the wrong one.
Nah, that's not
You know
good
what I
enough.
mean? Then that gets me off more than anything.
That's not good enough for me. I need to be the one that caused it.
I hear you. Nah, you're right. Because in my mind,
Seriously.
yeah, you're right.
Because, I don't think people learn until they are in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do something to me, you can apologize, but I need you to understand what you put me through.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, I hear you.
I try to lean towards
I be
allowing
chilling.
God to handle his business versus me. But I see where you're coming from because in the past, even present, that does cause stress in my head because it's like, you know what? I'm always replaying and it's like, I got to get you back. I've already did whatever in my mind and I want to see it, you know what I'm saying, come to fruition. But, whatever, man.
Yeah, and that's not to be a petty nigga, because time heals all.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you get done wrong, like those first days, weeks, or whatever, you really be on some get back shit.
Oh, goodness.
You know what I mean?
It's terrible.
But once that kind of wears off, then you kind of get back to yourself, and it's not as important anymore. But initially, I'm like, yo, my nigga, like I gotta get you.
Nah, I feel you, man. I just love whatever is taken away, how it's replaced. And it's like, you know what? Thank you. You know what I mean? Like in its own mystical way, like whatever that person did, usually if you are a righteous person and you're in tune, you're being present, you see how whatever was taken, how was it's replaced, and you ain't got to worry about it no more. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it happen so many times that's where I pull from, bro.
Yeah.
Because if not, I'm going to be back in prison doing 100 years, my nigga. You will see me on Fox 5 on some nut shit. Yo, speaking of some nut shit, tell me about that story you was mentioning earlier about the Louisiana woman.
Oh, some lady in Louisiana. Let me find this shit real quick. Lady in Louisiana accused of killing her boyfriend's 6-year-old daughter and leaving her body in a bucket on the biological mom's yard.
Yeah. I don't want to get all in detail, but did she decapitate the young whatever?
Looking at the size of this bucket, she had to be very creative in getting homegirl in the bucket.
Yo, wifey just told me about that this morning. We were just talking about it because I thought she said something about it's happening in Texas, right?
No, this is Louisiana.
Okay, I thought she said
Texas is going crazy right now too, though.
And that's what made me talk. I was going to bring that up, what you had brought up, but I thought it. But she was telling me about that this morning. I'm like, what? That shit crazy. That shit is crazy.
I mean, what did old boy do to her? Or what did the biological mom do to her to make her say, you know what, I'm gonna do this and make you just, live the rest of your life, just, I don't know, damaged. Like that's some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, she was damaged before this. You know what I mean? Like she had to have been.
Wow.
Yeah, Louisiana, that's probably the sticks. It's like
you already know, my nigga. Yeah. She probably, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a big bucket at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope she gets life.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Like you don't do that. You don't do that, bro. That's wow, man. Oh my goodness, that's so sad.
Yeah, I heard the lady that whistled or that blame Emmett Till.
Yeah, she
She
did.
died.
She passed away
did.
from cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of niggas was cheering.
Yeah.
Nah, I think she got off easy, but
Yeah,
She definitely
did.
got off easy.
Mhm.
But where she ends up, who knows? It's
Yeah.
funny because I seen a story about that, and we've all seen it 1,000 times where they post pictures about how the news would cover it as far as like the newspaper, and they would show all these kids around smiling while they watching the fucking black dude being hung and whatnot. But if you would have seen her face, like how she was smiling, walking with, I think it was a picture of her and her husband, I believe, but it was like another couple as well. But the way she was just smiling, you know what I'm saying? Like there was no remorse at all, bro. Like you blatantly lied on this young man. You watched him get, just brutally just murdered, and you felt like it was okay.
Yeah.
And all these years you wait to when you're dying to admit to the truth when niggas already knew you was lying anyway.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
man,
You just trying to make sure she get through them gates.
that too.
That was it. You know what I'm saying? She had to
Wow.
make her peace before she,
Nah, I hope they don't let her in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting to sometimes forget how close we are to that time, right?
I never forget.
But it's easy to, because like we give a lot of people, especially Caucasians, passes because we don't think about the fact that their granddad was, in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the dude who I want to was it the Texas guy that shot the young boy who knocked on his door mistakenly because he thought he was picking up his whatever.
His kids,
Yeah, he's like
his
80
sister
something.
or sibling or something.
Yeah, like, but his great grand, was it his great grandson, whatever? Someone in his family recently was opening up about, he's always been a racist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that mindset never went away.
Never.
You feel me?
No, they the same ones that be out here with the Trump flags.
I mean, it's hard to change belief. Like if you believe something,
Absolutely, especially when you're indoctrinated
Yeah.
as a youngin. Like, I get it, but it's just like, man, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why aren't we like that?
Yeah,
as much as, and I don't want to get too deep, but it's like, as much as what we went through,
demographic.
niggas don't have that. We don't have that retaliation blood in us like that.
It's all about where we from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It is wild. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
everything is wild going on. Man.
Man.
It's a wild, crazy.
But
world.
Texas is bucking out right now, bro.
I mean, I feel like Texas always been.
They had the chainsaw massacre out there.
Yeah, but the stories, bro. That's a fact.
Yeah, that shit. Texas is wild. I be talking to my nigga Joe.
Yeah,
Joe
Agee.
AG shit. He out there, man. He just be talking about how, like, it's crazy out that joint. And on top of that, they got some shit like the Texas Fields dead. What's the fuck? It's a documentary on Netflix talking about like the fields out in Texas. Like it's so much like from the distance between like places and shit.
Yeah,
that a lot of shit like death fields and shit they call.
Wow.
Like that.
No, I was talking to one of my partners in Texas too, and we was making a joke about what's going on. He was like, "Yo, P." He was like, "Wifey came home the other day ago, and it was me and two of these guys in the crib just cooling, and she heard gunshots, and she was like, "I hear that?" They just laugh because it's regular.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like niggas is desensitized like shit, but it's just like when you hear about these stories about, especially the joint after prom. With dude let off and shot like 9 saying teenagers, like, come on, bro, what we doing out here? And then the nigga recently who shot, like I think he killed 2, injured like 3 because the neighbors were complaining about him letting off because there was a baby around.
The noise complaint,
and this nigga got upset.
Execution style.
You feel me?
Right. Then he killed an 8-year-old.
Yes.
He killed 5 people, including an 8-year-old, execution style.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I don't know the statistics as far as but somebody died, and I do recall the 8-year-old.
5 people died.
Come on, bro.
The 8-year-old.
This nigga's still at large, by the way. They haven't caught him. As of last night, the sheriff was like, he could be anywhere.
That's wild, bro. Yeah,
It's
crazy motherfuckers out here, bro.
It's crazy because when we talked about this months and months ago, we were talking about gun control.
Yeah.
And you were saying that people shouldn't be able to own guns. I'm actually kind of coming around to your way of thinking, bro.
Bro, I mean, it's too late now.
It is too late.
It's too late now because, the back in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't own a gun. But it's like, for what? I feel like, it's inevitable how you're going to go out. It's already written, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you hear about situations like this, it's like I need to be strapped up because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Never.
You just never know.
Never know.
And the scenarios that have been happening are just so simple. They're not even like on some war shit. Like those two cheerleaders who mistakenly got into the
Right.
wrong car or was playing with the door, the handle, whatever. There was a nigga in it. They walked away. Dude gets out, walks him down, and shoots him. Come on, bro. There was no harm.
Yeah, none.
Like, you know, my Honda looks like everyone else's Honda out there.
And on top of that, little girls. Yeah, like niggas,
Pussy hole, bro.
Niggas killing women, dog, is just
They were never a threat to you.
Never.
Like in any way.
mm-mm.
Anyway, even if they were trying to get into your motherfucking vehicle, they're in cheerleading uniforms. What they gonna do to you?
Bro,
Right.
the 8-year-old kid who was executed. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, what are we doing out here, bro? Where's your head at?
My shit on a swing.
But I'm wrong if I grab a Uzi and let off and kill your whole family, right? That's what you know what I'm saying? I'm wrong for that, my nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Eye for
But I mean,
eye, tooth for a
I'm-
tooth, man. Harambe's cold, bro.
I'm all over the place.
Hey, nah,
with it.
y'all,
I'm all over the
You
place.
take it to the abyss. You a Libra, man. Y'all take it to the abyss. Go get that nigga that did that, not the family, nigga.
I hear you, man. I just,
Unless,
I'm all over the place.
unless he killed your family, like on some law-abiding citizen type shit. Unless he killed your family, then leave the family alone. Get
Yeah.
that nigga.
In one breath, I'm like, damn, they should ban guns. But in the next breath, I'm like, I want to get something for my wife to carry in her purse.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I'm all
absolutely.
over the place with the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, just sad, man.
Yeah.
Just sad, bro.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
sad,
man.
man.
It's-
But let's get into
it's
some
good.
questions, Steph. What's
I got
good?
you. Grab the hat.
Bet. All right.
You probably can't read my handwriting, but
Nah, you got a
do your
second grade
best. Run
handwriting.
through them all, so you know.
But okay, let's get it in. Can you be good friends with your partner's friends?
Like really good friends.
Absolutely.
Or can you or can you only be an acquaintance?
I think it depends from the for me, I would say if it's somebody y'all both met together or like somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like for instance, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all grew up together.
Right.
So yeah.
But see,
You and Harmona good friends. Like we all, you know what I'm saying?
But-
like that's the type of situation I'm
but I
I'm
think
talking
I think it may also depend on your definition of friendship. Because the reason why I asked this question,
about. Mhm.
right? If me and you go out
Mm-hmm.
and I mess around with another youngin,
Right.
are you gonna tell Hermona?
No.
Right. So how good of a friend can you be to Hermona if you my man? You get what I'm saying?
Facts. I mean, I've always, if you want the God honest truth, I've always prayed about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm dead ass. Because you're absolutely right. Like for that scenario was to take place, then do I really have a friendship with wifey?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Or whoever the scenario entails, like you don't.
And the
Well,
same thing for
yeah,
her friends. If she
yeah.
do something, her friends aren't gonna tell me.
Right.
They're not supposed to.
Right.
But
see,
then can we really be
But yeah,
friends?
it's a flip to that too. Now, friends comes with a lot of different meanings or a lot of different things that you need to have to be a friend. Friend ain't gonna put you in a situation where you have to put him in that situation. You
that's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. That's a fact.
A friend would not put you around some single bitches knowing you married and you might fuck with one of these single bitches. To have to be able to hold that secret from, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. That's
Maybe.
a good friend. I just feel like, because I feel like none of y'all niggas will put me in a situation that
Nah.
I shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
Or,
I get where you're
or
coming from.
if y'all gonna do some shit, y'all do that shit on your own. Don't involve nobody else to where we don't know. We're not put in a position where we got to decide. You know what I'm saying? Should I tell or how am I answer these questions if this come to me? You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Type
agree,
of
I
thing.
agree with you. I think someone should let that person know, like, listen, we're going out. There's going to be some single ladies. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you the heads up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I definitely respect that. But, I mean, it's because you said something, right? Not supposed to. Where do you draw the line?
What you mean?
Like when you say, no, if Hamona was to participate, her friends wouldn't tell you because they're not supposed to. Or
Nah,
vice versa. We're not supposed.
They're supposed to be loyal to her.
Absolutely. So, what does that say about them as well, or even just the
I'm gonna put it to
allegiance that we have with each other's groups of friends. Like,
Look, I'm gonna keep
is there really friendship amongst each other?
Yeah,
If we think in the back of our mind that they won't be honest with you, if something went left.
That's the point of
That's
the question.
That's the point of the question.
I feel.
And- yeah.
I know. I get it.
But see, it's a lot that comes with this, bro. Like real shit. Because at the end of the day, if we going out and I'm just like it's a bunch of bitches, man. I'm married. I'm fucking with you see me out here fucking around with some other bitches, whatever.
Yeah.
What type of messages that's sending you? Because my man, you know what I'm saying? Because now, back of your mind, I just know how niggas think.
No question.
Back of my mind, I'm thinking, yo, he don't give a fuck about his wife.
No doubt.
I can go smash at his wife just because I know what he doing.
Cause you a dog, nigga.
That's how you think?
That's what I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
This is
you feel me? You feel me?
This is what
Cause
this
you a
nigga is
dog,
on?
nigga.
No.
How you think like that?
I'm not saying
how you
that's-
even
I-
think
Oh.
like that, nigga?
This what we
Not
going?
me,
That's
nigga.
crazy.
Not me. I'm just saying I just know how.
Not me.
Look,
Yeah, all
Not
right.
me.
Nah.
So how you speaking for the masses,
nah,
but it's not you?
look, you know,
Yeah, all right. No, you look.
that's not how I think. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just going around different scenarios of how shit
How
can
one
pop
might
off.
think.
Yeah, one might think, not me, nigga. Like at the end of the day,
All right, just check this,
those
you know.
situations.
You know, checking your pulse, nigga.
I'm just thinking. I'm just going through my head the
shit.
scenarios about friendship type
Word.
of shit, or how it could be viewed. You know what I'm saying? Just like the reason why I brought that up is because I could see, we've seen situations, we've seen shows where
Yeah.
a woman,
Facts.
a wife is fucking with another nigga outside of her husband, right? But her friend is around. Her friends see that and be like, she might go at the husband now.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So it could be flipped around at the same time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but whoever that nigga is who just thinks because the husband or the woman, whatever, right? Vice versa.
That nigga's
thinks
a
it's because
snake.
yeah, he's a snake. He shouldn't be in niggas should should get his head chopped off. He shouldn't even be in the mix of anyone because that's
No, I
not
feel
a
you.
friend.
That's not a friend.
If
That's
you're
what I'm
already,
saying.
if you're
Like,
always plotting.
That's what I say. It
You know
comes.
what I mean?
It comes with a lot of things. When you say friend, it's like a lot of like friends means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more like family than friends. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Friends, you know, like my friends are my family. Period.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I know how they're not gonna put me in no shit like that. No
Well, I think
situations.
if
And-
one was to see the husband, if not the wife, engaging in things that they shouldn't be doing, hopefully the woman's friends coupled with the men's friends should be like, hey, you know what? Maybe you should chill out, bro. That's not conducive to you guys' well-being, and it could potentially go left. She's a great woman, or if the woman, hey, he's an awesome husband. Like, is it worth the risk, right?
Right. Right.
As far as one going out the way and letting the wife know, if not the husband know, that hey, your wife's been cheating or your husband, that's not really it is my place, but it's not. Because hopefully whatever I communicate with you, you would take and run with and change it and change the narrative.
Change the situation. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if I see that you are definitely abusing the situation where it's like, because I don't know, like, again, that's why I said earlier, if you've been in a relationship or a marriage for so long, is it okay for one of y'all to step out and say, you know what, let me get a breath of fresh air real quick?
Nah, that just has to be like I said. That's
But if you out here just wilding and you a dog nigga, then I'm probably gonna have to say something because you're not
Yeah.
representing, bro, and
Right.
you are who you hang with.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah.
facts. Yeah, that's if you out here
So-
foul nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, if you a foul nigga, like
Yeah.
you're not taking care of your kids, if you guys have some
Mhm.
and you out here just tricking, like, come on, bro. Like,
you
nah,
got some,
you
yeah.
you don't represent me, man.
Right.
I can't have that, bro. You bringing some crazy energy.
yeah.
Okay. So yes or no?
I say yes.
I say yeah too.
I say yes.
I say yeah too.
I say yes.
Because there are levels to friendship. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
love- yeah.
Like we may not be friends on the same level as the next person.
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
facts.
So I don't owe you what I owe them.
right.
That
yeah.
too. Yeah. No, I feel you in that. We definitely hold each other in regards to a different standard.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Contingent upon, which friend you're dealing with. But
Mhm.
moralistically, right is right, wrong is wrong. So,
I mean,
You know what I mean?
could
That
go
shouldn't
both
really
ways,
matter, to be
though.
honest.
I don't want to keep dragging it out. We can go both ways because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
yeah, you pick one.
I don't have any of my wife's friends' numbers.
Right.
You have a friend's number if you're a friend. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I hear you.
Should teachers be allowed to physically discipline children?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hell no.
That was simple.
That
No.
was definitely
That was
something.
simple.
Yeah, no.
It was a question on the radio a couple weeks ago,
Mm-mm.
and I think it was a teacher that had called in about some kid that had been like spitting on her or something like that.
Wow.
Nah.
But when I used to work at Queen of Peace, there were parents that requested that.
Sounds like my dad. My dad would have did that.
But like you said it before on the on another episode, Steph, that our kids are not with us as much. They're at school. You know what I'm saying? I overheard some teachers talking one day because my job, I had to take some shit into a teacher's lounge, and I was listening, and they were in there like really feeling like they had more of an authority over the children because they're with them. You know what I'm saying? It was like they drop them off to us every morning.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? They with us for 8 hours or so, throughout the day, and then even when they come pick them up, they drop them off at sports.
Right.
They're not there. Even in the summertime when they're out of school, they're dropping them off at camps.
Right.
They're doing like, you know what I'm saying? The kids aren't with them. So like they don't really have control. The parents are losing control over the
Doesn't
kids.
give you entitlement though.
No, I feel you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not going to put your hands on my children, but I can understand why you're saying that some parents might request that because the teachers are around the kids more than they are. So if they see them step out of line, pop them.
And I think in some cases, the parents don't have a hold on the child and they're basically looking for help.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Because there was a teacher at the preschool who had all the kids in check. I mean, in check. When she walked into the room and she opened her mouth, it didn't matter how bad they were. They sit down and they shut the fuck up.
No question.
And I don't think that a lot of the parents had that kind of control over their own children.
Was she a black woman?
Nah, she was
true.
Where was she from? She was like Indonesian or something.
She definitely wasn't
or
white.
from Yemen or something like that.
So this is crazy. Just to segue into something real quick, and it just brought it back up. It's a show on Hulu called like the Parent Talk or something like that. Or Parent something. Me, wifey, and Chloe watched it, the first episode, and it's like a panel of parents.
Mm-hmm.
They got like new age, strict, natural, like these the labels they put on the parents.
Right.
And they have like it's like 4 parents they have on the hot seat, and they got a bunch of the other ones like behind them that's probably gonna be on the hot seat soon. But as they're put in situations, so like one of them was facing fears and gaining and having trust, so they all had to use their parenting style or get their kid to jump off the highest fucking diving board into the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids are like 5, 6,
right,
7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Some of them was like, oh no, it's scary or whatever, and their technique to get them to do it was like like the strict joint. Like she's Asian, you know what I'm saying? So her shit was ain't no losers in here, but you can tell that was how she was treated when she was young, because all the other Asians started crying that was in the joint because they were called losers and shit like that by their parents because they're Asians they strive, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just crazy, like just seeing those type of things and seeing they had disciplinarian. They had like, you know what I'm saying, like the a whole bunch of different joints. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool little show. But just to see other people's parenting skills lets you see how that child is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it this way. This is a good example. They had like a joint where for the challenge was say yes day. So the parents had to say yes to everything they want to do.
That's a movie on Netflix.
Yeah. Right. So the Asian girl, she gave jobs to her parents. Said, build this birdhouse and do this. She dipped off and went to her room by herself and just played games. She just wanted to be by her motherfucker.
Gangster.
She just wanted to be by herself because all the other times that her parent, there's no yes day, and she's got to practice her lessons, do her violin, do this. She's like, I'm tired of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it was cool.
No, absolutely. You know what's funny? Because we've had similar conversations about how one should discipline their kids. Since the inception of this podcast, my mindset towards disciplining kids, well, my kids, Lord willing, when I do have them, has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you guys don't really, smack your kids like that, right? And growing up in my household, that was like the thing, right?
Yeah, mine too.
But I see how that translates into the anger that I have towards individuals who do me wrong. Right. That's the first thing I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In my household, if I was debating, but which my dad considered arguing,
right,
he would grab something. He would grab a sword and, go off. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
Right?
Because, back then, how we was raised is a child ain't got say shit.
Well, yeah, but it's also how he grew up as well.
You're a different nigga when you grab a sword. That's totally a different level of intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
But that was that. See,
I'd rather you grab a gun.
But see, that was
the sword. That you just off. Nigga.
But see, that was his whole point, to put fear. not knowing what he was doing to me as a youth and growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. I swear to God, bro, when I used to argue with my dad, the first thing he would say, you think he's a big man, leave then. He would try to chuck us at the house. We're like 10, 12, bro.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. I'm like, bro, what we doing?
Yeah. No, one time I bucked up against my grandfather, dog. I just said, you think you a man?
Yeah.
He nigga told me go in the bed, empty bedroom. And he closed the door, nigga, we squared up. Nigga came my motherfucking chest to the jack.
Facts. Now, how would the family dynamic have been fucked up if you'd have won?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you got the juice now, nigga.
Right,
You got
nah.
the juice, nigga.
And I would have felt bad.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look back, my grandfather was old. Kinda,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Probably could have gave him a heart attack or something.
yeah,
Like, you never know.
But he was in shape. The nigga was lifting weights and shit that time
Facts.
too. Just like he like 60-something years old. You know
No
what I'm
question.
saying? At the time, like,
I beat my stepfather up back in the day.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I've got to reckon with my little brother's father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just on some shit. He was being physical with my mom.
Yeah.
I had to come in there and throw some punches.
But I say that to say this.
I'm gonna have to whoop Cam's ass in about 3 years. I see it
Yeah,
coming.
no doubt.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. But the thing is, communication is key,
Mm-hmm.
right? How you talk to your kids when they have questions, how you respond to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and giving them an educated answer
Yeah.
that they can understand at that level, that's the key to everything to me. So, yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that, man, because, you know, a few months ago, nigga, Peter paid for Paul.
Yeah.
Your brother fuck up, you get licks too, because he
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh, that's happened in my household too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
definitely.
you know, I understand that that's not the way to go.
And my brother's taking ass whoopings for me.
Yeah.
He stepped in and took him like there.
For sure. It's not healthy.
Yeah. Shit, let's go. I got another one here, young. Snowfall or the wire.
Woo, that's a good one. You know what? That's been a discussion too.
Yeah.
That's been a discussion too. I'm gonna go with wow. You know, that's a tough one, bro.
Tough as shit.
I can't even. You know what? Fuck all that. Nah, I gotta go with the wire.
It's the wire.
Yeah.
The reason being is
The
because
Wire.
I'm thinking
when that show aired, it was coming off The Corner as well,
the corner, yeah.
Right.
which gave me a different insight in how Baltimore was.
Mhm.
Right? Then watching The Wire and it's falling in love with the characters, the Weebays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, shout out to my man Hassan Creighton. That's his
Yeah,
real name. That's
yeah,
my guy.
yeah.
Every movie he kills. Like,
it.
you know what I
Wait,
mean?
what's his
Come on,
name?
man.
Hassan Creighton. Not Hassan Creighton. I mean, I said Hassan Creighton. Hassan.
It's Hassan.
We know
something,
Hassan. My bad.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
It's
for real?
Hassan. No. It's Hassan. Fuck. Bloody
Yeah.
hell. Hassan something. But shout out
Yeah.
to my nigga.
Yeah. No, that's my shit. What was it?
Flatbush.
Flatbush.
Flatbush is dope.
Yeah.
Flatbush is dope. But he's been in many roles. But
Yeah.
just, and plus the lifestyle that I was trying to emulate at the time, you know what I'm saying? The Wire was everything, bro.
I feel like
He was in
Snowfall-
Belly too, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
He was
yeah.
in Belly. He was in Paid in Full.
In
he
Too
was
Deep.
In Too Deep.
It's been in a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
He was in
He's always like a side.
he was in
goon
Clock-
leader.
he was in Clockers.
Yeah, I know he was in Clockers. What was he paying for?
When him and Mitch
Him
and Robin
and Mitch
when they
they
go
went to
shoot
go
the nigga,
shoot
I forgot old boy
Duff.
name.
They went to go shoot Duff.
Word,
Let the nigga Duff run up on you, you had your gun.
Word.
Yeah.
He's been you talking
Okay.
I think Snowfall for entertainment value, but I think The Wire really imitated life.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I fuck with about it. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like all right, this will be my only thing. Snowfall don't really feel like it had a bad season.
No, but it has some weird episodes. We were speaking about this yesterday. For Franklin to walk into Oakland or wherever he was, it was Oakland, to find someone to look for someone to help him locate how to
Cook crack.
cook crack was so far fetched to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and this was brought up because I don't want to jock, but it was kind of the Tiger situation.
Was a little weird.
A little weird.
Little
You
weird.
know what I'm saying?
Little unnecessary.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, but it gave us a story.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like okay, but still, like there was a few areas like
Yeah.
But overall, Snowfall is an amazing show.
No, it's
Yeah, no. I just the weakest season for me on Wire was season two. But I mean, at the end of the day,
The docs?
Yeah, but when you go back and watch it, you know what I'm saying. It all ties in though.
Absolutely.
It's a purpose for that season. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a purpose for that season.
Change the pace a little bit. Kelly Kapowski or Kelly Bundy?
Wow. I'm gonna go with
Bundy.
Bundy because she was mad.
It's Bundy all
Bundy
day.
because she was
Yeah.
mad, like she was promiscuous, like she was
Oh.
mad sexual. You know what I'm saying? But Kelly Kapowski looks better.
I don't even know about that.
Shit, she looked better. If you go back and watch Saved by the
Back
Bell, bro,
then?
absolutely.
Back then,
She
I
was
don't
cuter.
know.
She was cuter, bro.
I don't
She
know.
was cuter.
Kelly Bundy for me might have been that first joint where I was like, yo.
You know what's a good comparison? I would go with Jesse.
Spano.
Yeah.
I
And
like
what-
Jesse.
but-
I think Jesse was better than Kelly.
Yeah, because of that
What,
one
did you
movie.
think that?
That because
did
of
you
that
think
movie.
that before you saw Showgirls?
Exactly.
no,
Showgirl said it all.
Yeah, when she freaked my man in the pool.
Yep.
Show-
Yeah.
She said it
I don't
all.
want to see that skinny ass joint doing all that.
Shit, Showgirl. She got busy.
Yeah, she
But I
did.
mean, but in the day, shit. If you talking about that show, look, you seen Ladies Man? Kelly Kapowski. She was bad in
Nah,
that
I ain't
joint.
seen that.
You never seen Ladies Man?
Nah.
But,
Can I
what's-
buy you a
what's-
fish sandwich?
What's the nigga name?
What's my nigga? Leon Phelps.
Phelps or some shit.
Well, I can't really, comment on this, but I pose it for y'all though. Before I got married, I wish someone would have told me this.
That the shit is work.
Gotcha. What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
It's work. It takes work. You
Oh,
know
it
what I'm
takes
saying?
work.
Like, yeah,
Oh, okay.
like it
Gotcha.
ain't. I mean, I don't think I expected it to be, all sunshine and rainbows, but marriage is fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
I would
What do
say,
you think helps? If it's one thing that helps a marriage, what is it?
communication?
Would you take transparency or would you take money?
I mean, look, y'all niggas know me, man.
Yeah, I would say money.
Y'all niggas know me, man.
I'm gonna say money.
Fuck out of here.
I'm gonna say money, dog.
I mean,
Because
I figured
I mean,
that.
if you think about it, the statistics show that divorces all stem from financial issues.
Definitely.
Money and sex.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for real.
No, I feel you. I mean, money does help. It does help
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, things feel a lot better when you're not broke.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Bad shit
yeah.
happen and you broke. You want to kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got some paper, nigga, at least you got that.
No
Yeah.
question.
I mean, and
No
just
question.
the fact that if anything can happen,
Yeah.
somebody can get sick, you need to run to the store to get a prescription, or you need to run to get some, you know what I'm saying, something. You got it. You
Yeah,
ain't like, fucked
yeah.
up. But I wish, to answer your question, I wish somebody would have told me that that it's like a team. It's a teamwork thing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. It's like consideration too.
Got you.
It's a lot of things, dog, that I wish
A lot.
motherfucker told me, dog, because I fucked up a lot.
Well, I'm glad you asked that because everyone might be asking if you could remove something that you know now was problematic. Then what would it be?
Not lying.
Cool. Anything for you?
Something that I could remove, something that I would change.
I would say change. I think that's an inappropriate word.
I think at times, we can feel like we started too early, too
Gotcha.
soon,
Gotcha.
too young.
Mhm.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like, because that creates a lot of questions.
Yeah. What if?
A what if? You know what I mean? So I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't necessarily change anything. But if I could, that would be what it would be.
Respect.
Starting earlier. Yeah,
Starting, we would start later.
yeah, start later. I'm just saying, starting
Yeah.
early. I'm married at 22, bro.
Yeah, right.
I'm married at 22. But it's all about the situation too. You know what I'm saying? When I got married, dog, it was just me and her. I had nobody else around. So being in Atlanta, it was like I found somebody. I found my best friend, somebody who I'm gonna be kicking it with. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm not out here looking for nobody else. You know
No
what I'm saying?
question.
This is it.
Right.
But when you start that early, like those real growing pains are unavoidable
Mhm.
because y'all growing up together, y'all
Yeah.
changing
Mhm.
together.
Yeah.
Like, and you're so young that throughout the course of this, because you don't even really know who you are when you start that young.
Nah.
So that means it's gonna be mistakes made on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That may be avoidable if you wait a little bit
I
longer.
feel like if we waited longer, like, all right, so if it was a perfect world and I waited to get married and I was still marrying who I married, my wife, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I would definitely want to be more established in who I was. You know what I'm saying? That way it'd be more stability from the get. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of unstable shit going on in the beginning of my marriage. Like
Gotcha.
we just now getting to a stable place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just all like I mean, I put a lot of that shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. I'm late to the party.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? My mind, my way of thinking is late. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I wouldn't think the way I think or gotten to where I've gotten to
Without
her.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? She put and starting young and going through those growing pains and shit like that is a testament to how strong your marriage is.
It is.
Absolutely.
But it's a challenge.
Well said.
Yeah,
For sure.
And that when it goes back, let's take it back because this all connects back to if I got done dirty, of course I'm still love her and still be with her. She has unlimited. She can do what you know what I'm saying. As long as she don't pop up with another baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
And I think that's a key difference in marriages that fail and marriages that succeed. Right. I feel like a lot of people get married with that. If such and such does this, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Right. You already got it.
Mm-hmm.
You already carrying that energy rather than being like, I'm choosing to do life with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's the choice that we made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I seen a brother in tonight's conversation. I don't want to mess up his name, but very intellectual brother. And
I look over real quick.
He put it like this.
I feel like life right now. How the nigga, the dude stepped off with he stepped off smooth with my drink, didn't he? Cut you this fuck off quick. That was smooth. You wasn't even finished.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
No, but it correlates with what you guys are saying. But I just have to mention this.
Took that nigga.
We
hooch.
forget.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget that we're not like I don't own you, right? We're all property of God. This is how he pretty much spun it. Is that when you get into a relationship, you have to step back and say, you know what, Father, I see what you've brought in my life, but what do you want us to do? Because we both have purpose. We both have been assigned a job on behalf of you to fulfill. So when you get with that better half, you have to ask that divine intervention. Hey, what do you want us to do together? Why is she in my life? Why am I in her life?
Right.
Right? Because marriage, far from it being a business or 50-50 and whatever you guys do, there's an agenda for both you guys to represent what God has brought you here for on this earth.
Right.
It's much bigger than us.
Also, I think a plus to waiting is finding your purpose as well. Because you also, when you're married young, you still trying to figure yourself out too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure yourself out and figure out what you got to do together.
Absolutely.
Because you're not all the way there yet.
You're not.
You know what I'm saying? So to be able to know, you know what I'm saying? It took a lot for me to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? All that.
But you know what's cool about that though? Is that you had someone that loved you through that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they loved such an unfinished product.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
God, bro.
Right.
All God.
And then on top of that, like you want to give them everything. You like, so the man that you've become or the things that you've done to change that she's helped you with and she stuck with you through, you only want to give that version of you to her.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So like as you were saying, we just taking it all the way back again. You know what I'm saying? Would I ever remarried or if we ever split up? A female is never going to get the same thing that my wife got. Was going to get from me. Period.
And they shouldn't.
It like if we separate whatever and somebody else come. No, you're not getting.
Respect,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I, you know, that's how I carry myself regardless. You're never going to be never Paul Norbert Salandi.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. One more before we close out, Steph.
One more. We want something light, something. Something.
It's end light. It's end light. You know what I mean?
No. I don't want. I want to ask this question.
All right.
Do sexual assault or misconduct allegations warrant suspension or termination? Because this is a big thing, right? Because Michael Irvin was accused of something. He lost his job.
Right.
The Jonathan Majors dude was accused of something. Who knows?
What's going on?
It could pan out to be true or whatever, but he's losing a lot of work.
Yeah.
They're thinking about taking him off of the Marvel.
That's crazy.
Movies and all of that type of stuff. Yeah. So my question is, just because you're accused of something, should you be suspended or terminated?
I think you should be maybe suspended. Just being accused, like
with pay.
Yeah, with pay. Yeah, definitely you get some type of suspension and while this investigation is ongoing. If you're proven, like if nothing proves that you did whatever you're being accused of, then you should be able to get your shit back.
Because the Michael Irvin situation, when the video came out, he clearly didn't do anything. But he already lost his job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then do they call him and be like, hey, Mike, we want you to come back? Because then it's like, nah, fuck off.
Yeah, nah. It's going to be another...
He's playing with the dinosaur.
It's going to be another network to probably pick him up now.
Yeah, probably.
You know
well, here's the thing. Everyone is entitled to a fair trial. So as you go through the proceedings to figure out what took place, like you said, you should be suspended with pay.
But I feel like the sexual shit is kind of been it's been an exception to that because like that whole rule you were saying as far as everybody until they proven or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just because it's been so much going on.
But here's the thing though, right? And I hate to bring up the race card, but most of the time, if not 95% of the fucking time, it always has to deal with a black man with a white girl, right? And all of a sudden, man's been fucking scolded. He's everything's been relinquished. Like he's lost everything, right? And it's not fair. When there's a black female involved, you might hear about it, but it's like swept under the rug. There's not a big deal, and it's not fair. But
no, I feel you. I think I guess they wanted to make an example out of Nia Long's old dude, because you know what I'm saying. At that time, I guess just to show that it's not just being selective. You know what I'm saying. By the way, that nigga's about to be Houston Rockets.
Right.
You know, I think everyone deserves a fair trial, man. And when I don't know, man. When it comes to sexual misconduct,
I think it's just sensitive, man. It's just a very sensitive thing because we just had a.
But you got some assholes out here, bro, who think because of what they've brought to the game as far as they fame, like these Michael Irvins, like my man's a notable figure. Sometimes people take that and use that.
Bitch, you don't know who I am.
You feel me? As authority to get what they want.
No doubt.
If they smack you in your ass, that's supposed to be cool. Nah, bro. Like, what we doing?
Jr. Shit.
So then, what should be the punishment for false accusations?
False accusations? I think
that person who made that accusation,
whatever you were going to suspend me for with my pay, I should get back times 10. Monetary.
No, but I'm talking about for the person that made that.
Yeah, no, they should be the one fired.
Absolutely, absolutely, off of his head.
I think it should be jail time.
That too. I think it should be. Yeah, because you went out your way to fucking
to try to ruin
my life.
So hold on.
Didn't we just see that trial though with Johnny Depp and his joint? Was it on the same type of thing?
Yeah, she had to pay back a
kind of like
money.
she was because she was accusing him for so many different things and defamating his character and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She
and went to trial and lost, and she got to give all this bread back. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't get no jail time, but shit, she got to suffer.
But it should be jail time.
I think you should do whatever time I would have done.
Absolutely.
If they would have convicted me for
That's
the
a
shit
fact.
that you
Put you this way.
That's a fact.
It should be up to the motherfucker who you accused. Let that motherfucker choose what he want to do with your fucking fate. Put it that way. I want you. Yeah. I shit. You bitch. You just put me through a whole bunch of shit. Nah. You know
life,
what?
Nigga.
No. Fuck that. Yeah. Nah.
No. Life is extreme.
It is.
I don't want
It is. You're right.
But I think 30 days in the slammer for sure. At least.
I could get with that.
In the most harsh environment.
Yeah, like
on some odd shit.
Right.
Or shit like I'm taking over your crib for 30 days. You out on the street, bitch.
Nah, he has too many. Yeah, but just
Oh no, man.
He has access to people helping him. I need you to be confined.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
solitary.
And fuck 30, 6 months, because 30 is nothing.
6 months. I like 6 months.
6 months is
6 months.
6 months for sure.
6 months. No privileges.
No privileges, my nigga. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yo, I'm excited, man. For real, season 2 is about to be epic, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for real.
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, sir.
So the official date,
it's about to start popping too with this music, I think too.
Oh, well, I already know, brother. This is your year.
I'm just talking about now as far as music coming out too.
Oh, music coming out,
for our hip hop sessions and
for
shit
sure.
like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just to do some reviews on some albums and shit like that. You know, it's gonna be dope because it's starting to get into that summertime, warm time shit.
Absolutely.
So music is about to start dropping too.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, it's been another great episode of A-Man Say Man.
My niggas.
You know what I'm saying? This your boy P.
This stuff.
And this Nick G.
And we out.
Yes, sir.